activist Deji Adeyanju flown abroad after thugs attack. Deji Adeyanju, a human rights activist who was brutally beaten by some thugs days ago, has now been flown abroad after his condition is critically getting out of hand. Deji led the protest who stormed the National Human Rights Commission (NHRC) to demand the release of Revolution Now activist Omoyele Sowore and some of his members like Jalingo, head by the federal government of Nigeria. The protest turned a new look when another group stormed the venue in support of President Muhammadu Buhari administration. The group attacked Adeyanju in person, which made him to sustain some injuries in some parts of his body during the attack, and later chased them away from the venue. As at the time of this report, Adeyanju has been flown abroad for intensive medical treatment. Adeyanju was flown to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, where he would be receiving medical treatment. Meanwhile, Sowore, member of his group, and Dasuki were later released on Tuesday after the directive from the federal government of Nigeria. So guys, that is what is happening. We also saw the video, on social media, the way and manner at which Deji Adeyanju was treated, and the people that came. And I'm sure these people, Deji Adeyanju was, the letter they were to present to the NHRC. Yeah. And that was when this group of people just came and they started beating him up. Onto what? And one of them was saying they were insulting us. Insulting you how? Did they go there because of you? Have they not been coming out before now? Did they go there because of you? Are they supposed? Did they come there because of you? Were they even addressing you guys? How would they now leave the people they went to? They went to the office of this human rights agency. Went there directly. So I see no reason why they will want to come and ask you questions, or you are coming to do what? If you have your own protest, you do your protest. Or if you have your own petition you want to submit to them, good and fine. And they were saying it with all manner of arrogance, and you could see them, all of them wearing slippers. All this they call them aboki, all those small boys, people who were really there. The Adeyanju's group, you could see that these guys are responsible, matured people, and some of them gave a made statement. We saw them on social media. See the way they kicked him. One of those boys, the video is there. And now the federal government ordered, after the directive from the federal government. So who has been holding them? Who has been holding this Sowore and the rest people? Who has been holding them? Is it not the same federal government that has been coming out to say, no, we don't know anything about it, we don't usually give directives after court has said one thing? Because they are always coming out to say national security is supersede human rights, personal human rights. You can imagine. Now they wanted people to believe all those cock and bull stories. I think America has shown them way out. They have taught them out democracy, is supposed to be practiced. When it's something that is related to them, you'll be hearing them, go to America, go and see what is happening. The same Femi Adesina that was saying, who made them a policeman of the world. The same politicians will be saying, go to America. That is how it's being practiced when they want to steal money, when they want to do some abnormal things. Now, the America now is no longer relevant. It is none of their business. They should stop prognosing. Let them continue. Now the federal government gave directive, and they said they don't know anything about it. Why didn't you give directive? Why would you even give directive? Are you judiciary? Just like we have been saying. So we wish the Adeyanju quick recovery. We wish him quick recovery, because with the way and manner, thank God that these people came at this point in time, because the way at which the government and the supporters, the way at which they are going, the cabals, the president, the Buhari, the way at which they were going, it was, we were heading to something else. Thank God for the intervention of the international communities. Thank God for them, because we don't know what we are doing. They don't know what they are doing, and they have caused Nigeria and Nigerians bigger embarrassments. The whole world, you can imagine, because of little things that they ought to have done normally. They are holding grandstanding because of pride, because they feel that they are all in all. They are all in all. We just so engrossed with power. Something that you know that you're not going to be there forever. God will deal with them accordingly. I don't just have much to say. God will deal with them, according to what they are doing to Nigeria and what they are doing to the nation. The same people who were complaining about how Nigeria has been coming out to tell us that there's need for change. See the kind of change we are talking about. The Aisha Buhari will be talking another one. They are not just all settled. Cabas here and there, fight here and there within themselves, and they are still fighting the masses, telling the masses that they are working for the betterment of the masses. We hope and we pray for the Jade Yonju to recover quickly now that he has been flown to abroad. You see what we are saying. If for safety, for all manner of things, I'm sure it might not only be, in my own opinion, it might not just be for the treatment alone, because of all of this is happening, and people have been trying to advise, warning Sowore that he needs to be careful, because these people, according to what Nnamdi Kanu said that he wanted to do to him, he needs to be careful. And someone says here that you think Buhari is like a good luck Jonathan. You are insulted. All those behind Jeg exist will surely pay bitterly for it. Of course, at the end of the day, who is disgraced? Who is put to shame? Is it not the same Buhari? He has embarrassed himself. He has brought himself to the whole world to see. Everybody now knows what is happening. Now they will tell you because of a disgruntled element, failed politicians, they are the ones behind all of this, is that they went to go and be telling, the whole world what is not, as if the whole world is blind. They don't know what is happening. The same embarrassment that is getting. People should just stop all this, I don't know, the kind of statement they are making that do not even make sense. Why would they not talk about Goodluck Jonathan in the first place? Did Goodluck Jonathan did well? We should be truthful to ourselves. Have they done well in one way or the other? What are you talking about? Everybody's talking about Buhari, and that's the same thing I'm always saying. You are talking about Buhari because Buhari is not your person. But when Goodluck was doing what he was doing with all his people, we know what is happening. And when these people leave to all their secrets, we begin to see their secrets. They have been exposed. All their secrets will be more exposed to the world. Once they are in power, you might not see much. Once they are not in power, that is when you see the reality. And the only way we can see the reality after they must have left office or left the seat of government is when another party takes over. But in as much as the same party handing over to the same party, we are not going to get much. But as soon as they are out of the power and another party takes over, you begin to see a lot of atrocities. The same thing happened during Goodluck Jonathan. Everybody was tired. That was the situation then. Nobody should come and be telling us because they plan for Goodluck Jonathan. Did Goodluck Jonathan did well? And I always say there's no government that will not do one or two things. But what they are always embarking on is projects that they do not have a direct or positive impact in the lives of people. And those are the things that they are going to be priding on. They must put their hands and be doing little projects that do not make sense to the masses. So nobody should come and be telling us, they did that to Goodluck Jonathan. What happened? So if somebody is doing what is not right, they should not talk about it. You should give kudos to these people, because Goodluck Jonathan was, is not that kind of person that, of course, because he obeyed the rule of law and he understands how it plays out. He never even bothered. How many insults, is this man getting? Even Trump himself, how many insults people are insulting him? They insulting one of his aides. Then he just removed the man. He was the one that put him there. The man even said it's like the Trump, there's something wrong with him. He made a derogatory statement against the president, somebody that was working for him. What are we talking about? They say he insulted this thing. Nobody should come and be telling us what is not. He insulted Goodluck Jonathan. He said if they insult Goodluck Jonathan, even God, those people even insult God. Don't we insult God? How many people has God killed? Who is Buhari that they will not insult him? Or who is a Goodluck Jonathan, they will not insult him? So what was happening there? You people liked it. It was the best this thing. We know it was bad, but this one is worse. So forget all this and say he insulted Goodluck Jonathan, and that's why they are getting on it. So if another person comes down and it is your person, and the person will be doing the wrong thing, now that people are blaming Buhari supporters because they are not seeing anything wrong about what Buhari is doing. The same thing you people were supporting Goodluck Jonathan. You people did not see what was wrong in what they were doing. All of them, they are the same. PDP, APC, they are the same. People should just get that. Telling us they insulted a Goodluck Jonathan. You think that's why you're going to insult a Buhari? Who is Buhari? Did they not even insult him? Even with all this gra, with all this military or whatever, with all this, have they not been put to shame now? Kudos to these guys. You guys are sat down because you are supporting this one. During Goodluck Jonathan, they criticize him. Even this one, they still criticize him. They are the heroes, not you. That you are sentimental because of party loyalists. Party loyalists. What are you talking? You don't have moral justification to say anything. All those who are complaining, they did this to Goodluck Jonathan. So did Goodluck Jonathan did well in the first place. What are we talking about? Didn't we know what happened? We just have to move forward. But now anything now is going to be this present administration. Everybody must be talking about them because they are the one in power. They told us there will be change. I will not support anybody or all those because of Goodluck. If Jonathan did what he did and he was criticized heavily, no apology. These people too, they are doing what is not acceptable. They will be criticized. The ones who are speaking at the right time, unless you want to tell me that you are fine, the situation is fine, for other people to come and interfere in what you are doing, and you tell me that you are doing the right thing. If you are doing the right thing, people will just be praising you. Nobody will be talking here and there. It is not even only Nigerians that are talking. People outside the country are talking. That is to tell you are not doing the right thing well. The next thing they will tell you, oh, they have failed. Corruption that you are fighting, and corruption is still in the system. What are we talking about? Someone say, I wish everyone Merry Xmas. May God bless you all. In Jesus' name. That's what this person is talking about. APC, the Togri government. That is the government of the Togri, for the Togri, and by the Togri. And someone say, I think he is an activist that stands for suppression and oppression. I think he's fighting for common goodness of Nigerians, for poor masses. I think he is fighting for good thing in Nigeria. I think he stands against healthy education and other form of overseas pilgrimages. I think he believes in collective goals of developing our infrastructure for our collective good. I think he stands for strong condemnation of our leaders' global throbbing for medical and other treatment but why can't he just get his treatment here in Nigeria? Nigeria should use their brain. Most of these so-called activists are pushing their own political goals. Media house is one of the problems we are having in this country. Was it the little injury he survived that now made his health to be worsening? Okay, you can continue to scatter this country more because of your hatred of the ruling government, selfish citizens. Beating in Nigeria, treatment in Dubai. Very soon, arrest and judgment will be made in Nigeria, and jail sentence will be served in UK. Who is fooling who? Wow. So, guys, what do you think about this new development that this man was injured? We saw it. Now he's been flown abroad, according to what we are hearing. Please leave your comments below.